Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Coding with Dom. Today we're going to be talking about interacting with the Racket IDE and interacting with Racket itself. So in the IDE, we have over here called the interactions window. So this interactions window acts kind of like a calculator, or as we call it in Racket language, a REPL, which stands for read, eval, print, loop. Now, before we start anything within the REPL, we need to go to language and then hit choose language and then make sure that the Racket language is selected before we begin. So we're going to start here with the REPL by clicking over here and typing in the number 5. So we type in the number 5 and we click enter. We can see that right over here we get actually a number 5 back as an output. It's important over here that we understand that a number itself is an expression, and we're going to go ahead and print out that expression that's just a number. Now we can apply the same logic with a string. Quote, hello world. Now as you can see, a string is also an expression. Now let's go ahead and do a function call. We're going to do empty parentheses, and then inside those empty parentheses we're going to write substring. Now over here we're going to put quotation marks and write the boy and the girl. That's the first argument. The second argument we're going to write 4, and the third argument we're going to write 7. Let's go ahead and hit enter on that function call. Now as you can see over here, the output, we have a string. That means this function call returns a string, and as an expression we're going ahead and printing that expression. So over here we're basically taking the string and substringing it from 4 to 7, so we just get over here boy. And I'd like to start with our first exercise. Exercise 1, using the string the boy and the girl, use the substring function to print the expression girl. Now let's go ahead and define our own function. We're going to write define, extract, str, and for the function body, we're going to write substring, str, for 7. So we're going to go hit enter. Now let's go ahead and try to call the extract function on our string that we previously wrote. Extract. Go ahead and copy and paste this. Copy, paste. Go ahead and hit enter. We get back boy. And this will still work no matter what kind of string we put in here. So let's go ahead and copy this function. Paste. So even if we write the cow and the girl, we enter, we get cow. Now, there's a great point to mention the definitions area. Even though we are able to write these definitions in the REPL, they better belong in the definitions area. This is our actual program, whereas our REPL is kind of our interactions area where we can interact with our program. But the true heart of our program and our source code lies up here in the definitions window. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.